Hey, youth leader, two quick questions. What are your dreams? And what breaks your heart? Well, I asked those questions to Matt King. We're now looking into our second episode with Matt. Hope you join us in this NGM Features. And whether you're starting out like Matt in a brand new ministry context, or you're a seasoned veteran, those two questions always must be on the table and in your mind. What are your dreams and what breaks your heart? Hope you enjoyed my conversation with Matt. Well, hey, we got Matt King back in the house with me. We're down
Literally
in the office.
in your house.
In the house, exactly. He's here in our office, and we're enjoying this time to catch up, see what God's been doing. He's been in this new ministry for close to 3 months now, and we're going to pick up where we left off this last week. Matt, as the new guy, what are some of your dreams?
Yeah, so one of my dreams has always been to see students know their Bibles inside and out. It's part of why I wanted to go into ministry in the first place. And so that's a dream of mine, but it's a dream that I'm actually getting to see lived out. I will actually be launching a devotional program for my students. It's going to be through an app called Medium, and it's going to be a daily devotional plan that my students can follow along with. They can literally press follow and get notifications for it each day.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, and it's definitely biblical studies focused, but it's an opportunity for us to talk about, the stories, the characters, the themes that are in Scripture, and just allow these students to, get to know their Bibles, get to know Jesus, and really see their own personal relationships with Christ just grow just through something that I just had a passion to create. And even developing a team of writers, you're going to be one of them, and just seeing other people get to love on my students, even if they don't know my students. That for me, I'm just like, I'm seeing this come to fruition, and it's incredible.
There's something I used to say a lot in the classroom, and you had me
3 years undergrad, 3 years as a grad assistant, so 6 years. So
yeah, there's probably not a lecture or talk he's never heard.
Yep, absolutely.
So you may remember the phrase, use your structure
to build your students.
So that's what he's doing. I love the fact you're using today's technology. To then go ahead and get them to be processing, growing as a disciple.
Absolutely.
In a daily walk with Jesus. So that's awesome. Any other wins you want to share?
Really just kind of touching on those dreams and stuff that we had. Seeing this ministry become so much more relational, to become a family, and we're starting to see that. we're going to be jumping into a time where we start sharing our stories with our students as leaders, so that they see, hey, even your leaders aren't these perfect people. Your leaders are human just like you are, and we love Jesus and we're striving after him, but we make mistakes and we've got lives that we've lived, and so getting that level of relational credibility with our students is going to be really, really great, and I'm excited for it. That's something actually that we're doing this coming Sunday.
So I love this because you're taking the instructional side of ministry and the relational side of ministry. Absolutely. And that to me, I guess I'll always be Doc Brown, sorry. But I love in 1 Thessalonians 2, when Paul says, as a mother, I nourished you. And that's the relational side of ministry. As a father, I instructed you, and that's the instructional side. So, dude, when you create that culture, that's part of your dream. I love it. So let's move on. Next question would be on your, not to make it sad or melancholic, but we have the heart of Jesus, which is not just the win side and the dreaming side, but also what breaks your heart. So focus on that. What are some things that you've already seen that it's just, it grips you and it's like, gosh, this is heavy.
Yeah, we've just hearing about the different struggles that some of my students are facing, that they've been facing for even before I was there, even while I was still in school. That's hard because me, my personality is I'm a fixer. I like to restore things. And I am learning that there are some situations that I just can't do that. The only thing I can do is be present. And that means visiting them in the hospital. That might mean going to their home. That might mean just meeting up with them one-on-one to just allow them a chance to just talk and to vent and to tell me what's going on. They may not be asking for help. They may just need somebody to listen. But hearing those...
Just being there.
Yeah, I mean, they're young students, and some of the things that they're facing, I'm just like, holy cow, like this is so heavy. But I mean, the conversations that can come out of this, I mean, I hope that one day I can count those as wins. But man, just I already love these students, and so as I see them struggling, as I see their families struggling, man, it gets to me. It's hard to hear because I want to shepherd and love these students the best that I can.
Right. Cool. Let's wrap it up. Anything that you would want to encourage someone in any way, whether they're young in ministry, seasoned, very well seasoned?
Yeah. One of the best pieces of advice that was given to me just the other day, be okay with taking a risk and be okay with potentially failing. I'm new, and so it's something that I want to get everything right, but I'm human. I'm going to make mistakes. I'm dealing with people, and that's a tricky business. So be okay with taking a risk. Be okay with failure, but learn from it.
That's good.
Don't let it go to waste.
And he didn't say this, but he told me earlier, what means so much to me is it was his lead pastor that said that.
Yeah, it was.
And to me, dude, that shows teamwork.
Absolutely.
And now you can relax. You can really, as a new guy, you can now really unpack.
I can breathe.
Yeah. And not feel performance driven.
Absolutely.
Another big, I'll probably never meet your lead pastor, but sir, if you ever watch this, I love this. Matt just told me that you actually attend their student ministries, different events, and not to be a supervisor.
Yep.
But to just be a shepherd.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
I mean, that's stuff I've talked about in different
100%.
content I've been delivering, is like how to be a team. So, man,
yeah.
Mr. Senior Pastor, thank you for that. Taking care of my boy here.
Yep.
Matt, I love it. Tap us out. You know what I always say? You know? Well, I'll start it off. I'll start it off.
So,
leader, what you do matters because students matter.
Because the gospel matters.
And that's the truth.
Absolutely.
Have a great week. God bless you guys. Take care. And don't forget, reach out to me. Love to hear from you. Rich@nextgenmatters.com. It's my email. Love to hear from you guys.
See you guys.